Welcome to The Priority Shift, a podcast dedicated to focusing on your true priorities, both personal and professional, using the 80-20 method. I'm your host, Christina Walker. Let's dive in. Episode 39, halfway through 2026. I have shared before that I'm very goal-driven. I write down goals and I like creating really big and audacious goals, not always true SMART goals. I do try and break down these goals into smaller steps to keep me motivated and make sure that I am on track with things. I believe in keeping your goals somewhere where you are constantly looking at them and that you're paying attention to them. Mine are on a chalkboard at the bottom of the steps I go to into our living room, so I see them every single day. How is your 2026 going so far for you? We are officially at that halfway point, and the year always feels like it's flying by. How are you doing with those goals that you wrote down when you were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on January 1st? Are those goals still relevant? Are they fitting into the life that you are hoping to have? Are the priorities still the same? I think some things are allowed to shift and fall off, but really look at them and understand if they are falling off or if you have just lost sight of them. I continue to talk about my travel business because it's been a great microcosm to start from scratch and apply 80-20 to it and see how when you focus on your few priorities, how it can really grow. Travel advisors work a lot like real estate agents. I run my own business and I set my own hours, but I have a parent umbrella that I fall into, and part of my commissions get split with them. At the moment, the company has 4 different tiers. The top 20% of advisors just so happen to be the top 2 tiers. Those advisors are truly looking to build a business and do it more seriously. When I first started, I figured getting to the level 3 was a huge goal, and I hit it within 6 months. This year, I put on the goal that I wanted to hit the top tier in 2026. My first 2 months started out really strong and then slid for a couple of months. I fell behind, but continued to pivot and focus on what my 80s are. But understanding what my 80s were, I looked at how can I better support them and what are they looking for, those customers. What I figured out is people love to travel. But people love to travel when it's easy and they just have to make a yes or no decision. So I've opened up group traveling with me. I am planning out my personal travel by about 2 years, and I have reserved group spacing and group rates for clients to take advantage of those perks. It's been another game changer for my business. I am back to being on track with my goals to get to that top level. And if you're thinking that you need somebody to help you plan out your travel, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. With a long weekend coming up, I encourage you to take 15 minutes and just see where you are at with your goals. Maybe you are further along than you thought. Or maybe you have some catching up to do. Either way, there is still 6 months of time available to you to achieve those goals that you set at the beginning of the year. You can do it. Thanks for listening, and make sure to leave us a 5-star review on your favorite listening platform. And share this with a friend, colleague, or manager. Find more info at PriorityShiftSolutions.com and reach out to Christina directly to get started with coaching and applying the 80-20 method.